What up, everybody? It's your girl, Jakayla A, and I'm coming at y'all today with a nail tutorial. This is a very pretty set. I love pink, and this set is really pink, and it incorporates a whole bunch of stuff. It's basically like a long freestyle, and I kept in a bunch of the footage, from the prep. So here I am doing the prep. I can never be in frame for the prep. I hate how shaky it is because my tripod that I'm recording on, it just sits on my desk, and so every time that I move or like bump up against my desk, it's so shaky. But here I am just pushing back the cuticle area. She had on some clear gel polish, so I go ahead and use a fine sanding band and get that off. If I stop at all, this is my client that I'll be talking to, so I really be talking to all my clients. So that's just me. We just having a little discussion, talking about music, I don't know, some other shit, just talking. So, yeah, I'm just pushing back the cuticle area. Then I'm going to take a sanding band, and I'm using the Melody Susie Scamander drill. It's been holding up. I've been seeing people saying that their drill from Melody Susie only lasts like 3 or 4 or 5 months. I've had mine. I know I had mine more than 5 months, and it's still doing good. I did notice that my large barrel crosscut bit is a kind of shaky, but I think it's the bit more than it is the drill, because I don't notice that this bit is kind of shaky. It's really just that one. So I think it's more the bit is to blame than the drill. But yeah, I'm using one of those zebra bands. It's and fine, and the texture is fine, just because we don't want to be too harsh on the natural nail. So I'm going to go ahead and, roughen up that surface, but I'm also trying to get her clear polish off. So if I'm taking a little extra time, because you want to be gently just getting that shiny layer off the nail. You don't really want to be thinning the nail, or, you can see the shiny layer on the thumb real good. So that's also what I'm trying to get off. But you don't want to be doing that on a regular person's nail that don't have any polish on. You want to just gently get that shiny layer off and move right along. We definitely don't want to thin out somebody's nail, but I have to get the majority of that product off, really all of that product off, so that we don't have any lifting or anything going on wrong with the set, so it can last long. So I'm really trying to get that product off, and then we're gonna move right on to the tips. Okay, so now I put the tips on. They are an easy coffin tip. So basically a stiletto, a long stiletto tip. And I'm going to cut it a little bit and make it a coffin. This is a long set. And I actually really wanted to do this set long because I think I'm going to use this photo for my new logo. I had a logo made some time ago and it's really cute, but it's a little bit boring for me. So I need to spice something up. I'm going to do like a little animated logo. And when I get that back, y'all will start seeing that in my videos. But anyways, I decided the length that I'm going. Oh, let me say what I was just doing. I'm using, instead of using, I think I was using a 180 or I was using a 200 grit file, hand file to make the area where the free edge meets the tip that I glued on flesh, like what you just saw me doing, to make that area flesh. Because, you know, when you glue on that tip, it's kind of bulky. So you want to just, you know, thin that out and make it flesh. I was using a 180 hand file, but now I just use the sanding band. And you got to be really careful, which is why I wasn't using it at first, because it can heat spike and it can be a little bit too intense. Just like whenever you're using a e-file of any kind on a natural nail, it can, you know, be a little bit too much. So, you know, you got to be really careful. But now I use that and I pretty much go over the whole tip and just file that shiny surface off the whole tip. I just feel like everything adheres better when everything's roughened up. So that's what I was doing. And then I cut the length. And as you can see, it's not too long. It's not too long. I'm using a pink that is glow in the dark. My brush is a size 12, link below. My monomer is Glam and Glitz, always. Viva for the paper towels. They're the best, most absorbent paper towels that you can just go into a Walmart or a Target and buy. From the ones that I've used, and I've used quite a few, but these are definitely the most expensive I can get at Walmart, but the quality is there. So I'm just capping that in clear because I know that this is going to be my bling nail, so I'm not trying to do too much with it. I'm going to put some cheetah on this because thinking about my logo, I just really wanted to be a representation of things that I love. I knew I wanted to be pink. That's my color. I knew I wanted it to be really, really girly, and I knew I wanted to have bling. So I just took a bunch of stuff that I like to do in nails and that I would want to see over and over and over again that I thought was really pretty. And that is how I formulated this freestyle. So I'm going to leave you guys with the application and I'll check back in. All right, so the application, as always, is straightforward. That's why I don't really like to long talk it. You could really just see, for itself. It really explains itself. But before we move on to the filing, I want to let you guys know that really big jar of pink is like a ballerina pink or a baby pink. I made that with mica powder, white, and clear, and I just mixed it. That's my own homemade mix. And the color that I use for the ombre, which is a pink nude, is, let me get it on my drawer. I do believe it's Rosebud. It could also be, yep, I was right. It's Cover Rosebud from Young Nails. So I used 2 different colors that I mixed myself, a glow in the dark color, a baby pink color, and Rosebud from Young Nails. Also a clear, of course, to cap. And my clear just happens to be Core Clear from Young Nails. I really like their formula of acrylic. A little pricey, but definitely worth it. And yeah, so now I'm doing the finish file. I use a 80 grit hand file. I'm finding that, yes, it is a lot rougher, and you got to be a lot more careful to not cut people. You have to ease up when you're by people's skin. I usually just go really, really slow, and then when I come out more to the free edge of the nail, then I could be a little bit more intense because I'm not by the skin. But you got to be very careful with this 80-80. It's faster. Like it can help you saw through the nail and really get that crispy shape way faster. But that's because it's more coarse, and because of that, you got to be careful. So that's what I'm using now instead of the 100 that I was using. I still got a bunch of 100, so I'm still going to use those. But after those run out, I probably just will stick to the 80-80 because it's just so timely. Like, you can get that shape way faster. And so after I just get that basic shape, I'm not trying to file it to completion. I'm just trying to get that shape back. Then I go in with my large barrel cross-cut bit. It's time for me to get a second one. Like I said, I'm noticing that in my E-file, it's kind of jumping. It's kind of jumping. I don't know if it's getting dull. I don't know if diamond bits can get dull. I don't know if, they wear out just like anything else wears out over time. Because I'll be using this same exact one. Gotta be for over a year. Gotta be. If it's not for over a year, it's very close to a year. I've been using this same one on all my clients. I just keep disinfecting it and using the exact same one. And so maybe it's just getting worn down. Of course, I use it on myself. So, this is my only one that I own right now. I think it would serve me to get another one or another 2, actually, because I use it in every single set. Is essential. I cannot get that cuticle area with a carbide bit the way I can get it with a cross-cut bit, because that carbide bit is so sharp that I'm still not fluent in using it. So I need this diamond bit to really, really like map out that cuticle the way that I need it to, so I cannot get so I can prevent all the lifting. And I do not get lifting since I've been using this, and now that I know how to properly use it, I do not get lifting. So it's an essential. Would recommend. So I just hit the nails with some alcohol just to wipe them off. You can use Young Nail Swipe if you got that. I just went in with top coat on the pinky and thumb because those are my 2 chrome fingers. This chrome powder I got off of Amazon. They got a lot of different types of chrome powder. This one is really pretty. I mistakenly bought 2, but I was happy I did that because I really like this one. Now here I am on a mixing plate. I got that black polish from iGel Beauty. They got that 60% off sale going. I don't know when that sale is going to be off. That sale is really clutch. You can get your white polish, your black polish, and just stock up on some essentials. They got great glitter acrylics, so would recommend. Also, I'm using a white that came from Kiara Sky. I didn't get that from KiaraSky.com. I'm sorry. I don't know where I got that from. I got that from some website where they got not polished acrylics for $13. Literally, they got Kiara Sky on sale and they got not polished acrylics for $13. Go back a few videos to when I did a nail haul, a nail supply haul, and I had not polish in it. That will give you that website. That website is lit. I need to go back on that website and give me some more not polished because I like that formula. But anyway, we just made a cheetah print with that black and white. And then here we are doing our bling. I used some neon pieces And I use some big shapes. You know, they got the rhombus, they got the diamond shape, the crown shape, you know, etc., etc. The fan shape. I think I used the fan, a teardrop, and a diamond. And so, yeah, I'm just, no rhyme or reason. I'm just making sure I cover that whole nail. And I really wanted to use some more of these neon pieces because they kind of just been sitting. I haven't been having people like come in and request different type of bling or anything like that. Or come in and request freestyles where I could really do my own thing. A lot of my clients come in with a picture or something to recreate, which I also like. It's nothing wrong with that. But I end up with so much stuff that I cannot use because people have an idea of what they want already. But anyway, I just cleaned up that chrome area, top coated all the nails. I'm using this cuticle oil. I can't even tell you where it's from. It's a mixture of all type of oils. It done went from yellow to green. And that's the finished look. I hope my logo come out cute. I hope that y'all really enjoyed this, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.